Up next, the Jazz taking on the Hawks. For the welcome, everyone. Hey, Dave.
For most teams in the NBA.
Sure can. All right, DA. Thanks. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Atlanta. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
It just feels like they're sputtering right now. Every time you think they've turned the corner, they really haven't.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. You can see it, Doris, with some of these good teams trying to build momentum as we get closer to the postseason.
You seem to know and understand which teams are good on both sides of the basketball. Are they top 5 efficiency, offense and defense? And as you know, Kevin, if there's a player with a hot hand, that can really make a difference in round 1.
Absolutely. Here's Herter. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Conley's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Young for 3. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Tries again. Gobert with the block.
Let's remember that the 7 team includes a 7'9" wingspan. Rudy Gobert, the Stifle Tower, doing work.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Conley after the made shot from John Collins. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Gobert with the block. On the wing, Ingles. Drills the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, if you play off Joe Ingles, he is going to make the catch-and-shoot jump shot. You better be there on the catch.
And here's Young from the arc. They get the rebound. And Collins is right there.
The NBA 2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode, we're jumping right in. Plus, we look back at our best 2K TV moments of 2K20. And first looks at what's coming up in my team for 2K21. Welcome to the special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over. We are just days away from 2K Day and the launch of NBA 2K.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to DA Jake. Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at center. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Conley against Young. A floater, and the rejection by Collins. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired up.
The NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't.
The offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, you know, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Good on both.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Young with the steal. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. But Freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top 4. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style. It's not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception.
Conley surveying the D. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Gobert can't hit. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. A second chance effort. Collins kicks to Hunter. O'Neal trying to break free. And there's Hunter on the assist by Collins.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Mitchell up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And it's good for 2.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that wing.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
And it's blocked by Conley, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Oh, here comes Conley all alone.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transitions, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft break, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding. Thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Chalk up 2 there. Mitchell's got 6, and Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And you ask around, his coaches and teammates love Donovan Mitchell. The way he carries himself, really infectious, upbeat, but also a born competitor.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hunter kicks to Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And going into the 2017 draft, Mitchell was a sleeper. Maybe even Greg to himself, he wasn't sure he was ready to make that leap.
And you know, Kevin, it was the NBA players he was working out with in the summertime who told him, man, you're ready right now. And a season that saw him second in Rookie of the Year votes validated that and built his confidence.
6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Capella.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And finished off by Collins.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Young with the steal. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. They get it back. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Another shot. Gobert. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Gobert with the block, and he recovers it. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Back to Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mitchell. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Carried from 15 feet out. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Again, Young missing.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Young dishes to Collins. Young against Collins. At the top of the key, Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Now, here's Mitchell. He started close.
No, sir. Collins sending that long way.
And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Atlanta also making some changes here. Alinari, he's checked in for Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Young. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And with the summer's acquisition of Mike Conley, Greg, the Utah Jazz hoping to make a step in the West.
And really, Mike Conley, their best point guard since they traded away Darren Williams back in 2011. Alongside Bogdanovich, a big upgrade offensively, and he can hold his own on the defensive side as well.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Fifth best.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
There's the 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The second effort. Offensive rebound. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Williams looking over the floor. That shot misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Was there any steal in the 2017 draft bigger than Donovan Mitchell? My goodness, guys, Utah looks like they found a franchise player with him.
I mean, to see a player his age come in and just be an elite scorer is impressive. Very explosive in transition, but also in the half court. Reminds you a bit of Westbrook or a young D-Wade with how he plays.
Gallinari with it, now guarded by Brad. And it's Gallinari missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
You know, officials try to be as objective as possible, Brent. It does sometimes feel like we get superstar calls, correct?
I think there's absolutely superstar calls, Kevin. And, you know, the purist in me wants the referees to keep it fair. But understanding that the game is entertainment and understanding what it takes to be that level of player, every now and then seeing a guy like James Harden getting a few more free throws or watching Giannis find his way to the line a few more times, I shrug my shoulders and I say, yeah, I actually kind of get it.
Yeah, good examples. No good on the second free throw. And the last 2 drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
In drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Utah leading by 11. Williams with the steal. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Williams has got 6.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
Ingles trying to get open. Now here's Reddish. Ingles covering.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
A minute 20 left here in the opening quarter. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. For 3, Williams. Utah with the rebound. Here's Clarkson. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Hawks trail by 11. Williams with the ball. 6 points for him.
It's so hard to guard Lou Williams without fouling. He just moves around such a herky-jerky way, especially when he's slashing like this.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Jazz leading by 10. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Engel.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
It's Williams with the drive. It's good. 9 points in the game so far.
He's so good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
Bradley trying to break free. Ingles can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Herder. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so. Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Jazz lead by 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. One of the better two-way guards in the NBA, Mike Conley, said his injury.
He was one of my favorite players growing up. I had great.
And you know, Conley, maybe not the size of Peyton, but Greg, he's always taken the challenge defensively.
And you can see how much of an influence the glove had on Conley. He plays a lot like him on that end.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bradley. And it's Clarkson in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Mitchell outside. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Goes up off the inbound. And Clarkson with the layup. Clarkson's got 13 points. The Hawks trail by 9. Right side, Williams. And Gallinari kicks to Reddish. Back to Gallinari. No good. Shot missing. So Utah will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Kevin Herder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Atlanta on D. 9-point game. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Taking a look here at numbers for Gallinari. Last season, he played outstanding. 4th in free throw percentage. And he also shot his way into the top 5 in percentage from long range. Just a knockdown shooter.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul. They were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it." And Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you. Here's Williams, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Most every team now, Brent, looking to run when they can run. Who's the most lethal big man in transition? He can get baseline to baseline in a hurry and make a difference at the other end.
Don't think I've seen any player do the type of things at his size And with his stride and Giannis, I just think there were eye-popping plays that people could not wrap their head around what it is he could do. Taking 2 steps from half court, lengthening out his right arm to finish at the rim, grabbing offensive rebounds from the block, not taking any steps and dunking it over the top and getting to the free throw line. Giannis running in transition as a big is a problem for the defense.
And all that on the offense, but on his defensive side, he was always doing the same kind of things defensively. Blocking shots, blocking out, whatever the case may be.
Yep, causing, I mean, just the simple fact of being a deterrent, Kevin, to people coming into the lane and using that length. I mean, Giannis Antetokounmpo is something special in that regard as a big.
Both ends of the floor, I totally agree. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The shot. Again, the Hawks score. Here's Clarkson. 13 points in the game. The dish now to Conley. Pass to Bradley. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Superb recognition from the clever veteran Conley on that one. Very adept at knowing when to dish it.
And here's Young from the arc. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Three-pointer. The shot is good. It's his 2nd bucket in 5 tries.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Young passes to Hunter. Trying to find Gallinari and gets it to him. Over Conley. It's good, and the Jazz leaders cut to just 7 points in the basket from Gallinari.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up. Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And over the course of his career, Mike Conley taking on more and more of the leadership mantle.
He's embraced it, Kevin, and he said letting his hair down was a way of letting go and just being confident in himself.
Can I say it? Terrific athleticism from Gallinari. I just did.
Young against Conley. Kicks it out to Bradley. The pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bradley. And stolen by Dedmon. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Utah leading by 5. That's a floater go. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Atlanta calls timeout. Greg, some folks suspected Conley might be moved when Memphis had a shot at drafting John Morant. Right before the draft, that deal took place.
I tell you what, he looks to be a great fit in Utah. Can be that 3rd star the team needs to push them to the next level. Utah had to give up a fair sum to get him, but it was worth the risk.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella comes in for Dwayne Dedmon, and Collins subbed in for Gallinari.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Young. He's coming off a 31-point game against New York.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
On deep. Young's shot is off.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Out to the right wing, and here's Collins from outside. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky.
skin.
Hello. Hi. Baby. Ganda. Ate mo ako. Ate mo ako. Wee! Buat kita. Hindi ka mabigat. Uy! Bakit dyan sa'yo? Ay ako? Wait, wait. Ano to? Ano to? Ano to? Ano to? Nandito ako. Hoy, hindi ka ako. Hindi sa taas. Hindi ka sa baba ko. ka. Ano to? Hindi mahawak. Oy, dito yan. Labas na ako. Patay. Kalaban siya. Sila iyak. Iyak ko. Ay, naka-drive ako. Bye-bye. Liga dito. Elika. Bakit skateboard? Skateboard ba tayo? Okay, change ako. Hindi mo mahal. Uy, nag-change ako. Nag-change ako eh. shoot niya. Baby pa ako.
ka ba ng laro doon? Ano, wala kang pahinga doon? Walang pahinga yan. Antok ka. Walang pahinga. Lola. Ano, sleep talaga siya. Bawa!
May zombie!
Sige na nga, hindi na kita i-istorbohin. Sleep na. Sige na, sleep na. Good night.
Laki na ako. Laki ako.
Coronavirus.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Clarkson dishes to Bradley. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Bradley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Young from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Bradley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jazz leading by 15. Now Conley. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
Parang hindi magugulo. Parang hindi magugulo. Sumabak na naman sa gera eh.
He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Collins showing more and more some moves that he's getting comfortable with.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop. Out of Wake Forest, John Collins quickly emerging as a top-notch scorer. A tremendous finisher, and his range extends out beyond the arc.
Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Goes up on the block. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Collins. And players with big numbers on losing teams can be accused of empty stats. So, Greg, do you take Collins's with a grain of salt?
You look at his field goal percentage, high 50s. He's not just a high usage player. He is highly efficient.
Conley with the 3, rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Young taking his time here. To the paint. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Utah. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Maybe not a super athlete, or at least a hyper athlete in the Westbrook mode, but Trae Young's ball handling ability does some incredible things for him out there on the floor to create space and help him change pace for those kind of angles where he can score.
Here's Mitchell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you love the aggressiveness of Young, tacking off the dribble, and Brent, for his size, able to finish inside.
Well, he can get to the inside. He can shake guys loose. It's his ability to see the floor, Kevin, but it still comes down to that range where Trae Young has confidence to pull up from just about anywhere to get his offense going.
From 10 feet out, and with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Collins.
That's the guy you want with the ball inside. Is Collins' ability to rise up will produce some points. Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Atlanta.
This feels like it snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Conley. Takes a three, and Trae Young gets the three. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hawks. Conley against Young. Atlanta with the rebound.
They're still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
Pass to Collins. Over Conley, and with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Collins.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Conley against Young. Tries to save it out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And Young kicks to Capella. Young outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Huerter.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Conley against Young. Young with the steal. Pass to Huerter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Huerter now mixing it up a little bit, not just staying on the perimeter.
Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Trae Young. And the Jazz call time here.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert dishes to Ingles. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. Ingles can't get it to go. Here's Reddish. It's stolen by Ingles. In transition, here come the Jazz. Bogdanovic, no luck.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what they're going to run here. Got to run a good play.
Conley finds Ingles. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Williams passes to Capella. The kick out to Williams. Williams double team. Hawks passing it around. It's good from long range. Collins has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Now here's Mitchell. There's the feed to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. And so it's John Collins making highlights for the Atlanta Hawks. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
There was no stopping John Collins in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 2. And that's going to do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Collins. Atlanta leading by 3. And here's Young. Kicks to Capella. On deep, Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Young with the ball. He's got 9. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight. Jazz trail by 6. Outside Conley. Over Bogdanovich. And Capella sends it back. Here's Hunter, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An athletic forward with a personal skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Utah's gotten a 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. Conley with a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Conley's got 17. Here's Young. Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley inside the line. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And now it's just a 4-point Hawks lead. Now Young. 9 points in the game so far. No good on the 3. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's O'Neal, and Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Conley against Capella. Conley dishes to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Bombed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Nice shot by Gobert.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower. Probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those 2 needs better than anyone in the league.
Wasted no time on that one. And now a 7-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Gobert double teamed. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And the rejection by Collins. 5 on the clock. Here's Conley. Connects on the 17-footer. Conley's got 21.
I'm impressed with Conley's scoring ability here. He's an alert guard who understands how to attack the defense. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now, here's Hunter. Defense right on him. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Young against Conley. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Shoots the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Just staying aggressive right now. John Collins putting some tremendous pressure on the defense.
A different look for Utah. Bradley comes in for Bogdanovich. And Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Young against Clarkson. From deep three-point range. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta. And stolen by Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. And no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Oh, the lob to Gallinari.
Confident shot by Gallinari there. Can't let him get that comfortable on that area of the floor.
Jazz have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Clarkson against Young. Here's Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Hawks leading by 12. A 3 from Bogdanovich. O'Neal with the rebound. Clarkson surveying the floor. And he drops it in from the low post. Clarkson's got 15 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard said.
And it's Mitchell missing. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 14-6 run. Now, here's Hunter. He's got 13. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. Then for the Hawks, Reddish, he's checked in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Passes to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Bradley.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that? Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
Here's Williams. Gobert with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Williams against Clarkson. It's Williams with the drive. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Here's Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz. Atlanta's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Williams kicks to Hunter. A three-pointer off the mark. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. And it's blocked.
about that? That's a big boost defensively if Herder can get in there and block shots and intimidate in some way.
Atlanta calls timeout, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Hunter. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Mitchell, and that one drops for him. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Williams. The pass to Reddish. From the arc, connects from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Bradley passes to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. On the wing, Ingles. 4 on the shot clock. At the elbow, it's Bradley. And rebounds again. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
The Hawks leading by 7. Pass to Herder. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And there's the call on Kevin Herder. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Clarkson against Williams. Shots good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 19 points.
That is a tough move for Clarkson. Not the biggest guy on the floor, but making the biggest plays.
Herder passes to Reddish, and he converts the layup.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Mitchell, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A moment now to see the stats for Ingles. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 12 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around and not letting the team down.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herder. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Young from outside. Gobert pulls it in.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Clarkson bounce pass.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
He puts it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. From deep. Again, Young missing.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Atlanta's shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Utah the foul.
In the 2018 season, as the 5th overall pick, Trae Young was phenomenal towards the end of the year, winning 3 straight Rookie of the Month awards.
And Utah making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Reddish is checked in. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Young against Bogdanovich. Ingles with the rebound. Pushing it up. 11 feet away. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 11.
Yeah, Bogdanovich, a high percentage scorer, an efficient shooter, and he loves that mid-range area.
And the wide open shot from Reddish misses. And so it's John Collins making highlights for Atlanta. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Conley. Joe Ingles is out there at Bogdanovich. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Here's Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all 3 levels.
And the dunk by Capella.
Beautiful use of the pick and roll. Sweet Lou, so elusive and so good in those sets.
And stolen by Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good, Lou Williams.
And what sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does.
Some dishes to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Ingles. Pass to Gobert. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. Collins passes to Williams. Bucket is good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And it's good, 2 points.
Well, got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
In the corner, Collins with it. Dishes it to Capella. Over Ingles. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Now, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Jazz trail by 9. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Outside, Bogdanovich. Down low. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Loud pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his 1st foul. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Lock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, he just punches the fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Williams against Conley. O'Neal passes to Conley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Conley's got 23.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery, Kevin, on time.
Oh!
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Knocked loose. Williams with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Back to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading by 13. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Williams against Conley. And here is Williams. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Hunter with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Hunter no good. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Williams. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich against Clarkson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Williams dishes to Gallinari. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Gallinari. And the Hawks lead by 15. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Utah calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
In the corner, it's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The Hawks leading by 15. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in just the second half. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Clarkson, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Double team on Williams. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Like to see Jordan turn on the Jets right there. Change of speed so hard to guard, and Jordan, he's very much capable of that.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 15.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Utah has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. With the floater, rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Bogdanovich, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Utah the foul.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Young's checked in for the Hawks. Brett, we have seen some international showcase games the last few years. Do you like that trend?
Oh, absolutely. I like the fact that our league, we know how global it is with how many players from different countries are represented throughout the rosters around the league. But for our game to travel around to London and to Mexico City and have an opportunity for those fans to see what NBA basketball is like, I think it's an absolute win.
I'd like to see more.
Well, more time for those teams. The timing of some of those trips for some teams are a little bit tough in terms of the travel, but their appearances there.
Ah, muli. Ma, connect ka na.
Means so much more to grow the game globally.
Conley finds Gobert. Conley against Young. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, the lob to Gallinari.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Mitchell passes Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. And Capella sends it back. And they'll keep possession. There's the triple. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Gobert. That's 28 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Young with the ball. Pass to Gallinari. It's good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Conley against Young. Bogdanovich left side. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks.
Things are going south right now. This is the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Hunter no good. Jazz trail by 17. Bogdanovich wide open. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And Bogdanovich plays with good rhythm and pace to his game. Has no problem going to the pull-up J when the D lays off.
Gallinari finds Bogdanovich. Back to Gallinari. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Shot's good from Young.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Hunter out to Gallinari. Yet again. 2 points. That one goes. Gallinari's got 10 points in just the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And when it comes to choosing, Brent, the MVP, the Coach of the Year, the Rookie of the Year, all these different great awards, do you like the current voting structure for these big awards right now?
I don't mind the current voting structure. I don't know how you get away from what it is in terms of handing people ballots to figure out who it is that they think have earned those awards throughout the year, Kevin. What I don't like about the structure is that you have media members who are voting on things that have huge financial ramifications for organizations. And when that happens with a player who's going to earn a supermax contract because he made an all-NBA team, what you're going to start doing is restricting smaller market teams from being able to afford the ability to keep their star player with the team. And so that needs to be fixed and fixed immediately.
I do not like media.
Wait.
I am the media.
You are the media, Kevin.
Strike that. Let's rewind.
Can we delete that?
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 19. 1:49 in the game. It's now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, John Collins.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for John Collins.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Young. Oh, the lob to Gallinari, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. About 30 seconds between shot and game clock. Inside, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams. And tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,